What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Filthy 5150 UXC channel. Today we got a quick video for you. I received something yesterday and I was very excited to get this because something I've wanted for a while but I haven't been able to get my hands on because either it's been out of stock or I didn't have the money or so on and so forth. Anyways, here we go. It's not an unboxing, but I just couldn't wait. I wanted to open it up, see how I was going to lay things in there, really take a look at it. To be honest, I really like the looks of it, the layout of it. It's a little bit thinner profile than the low pro, which I'm happy about. I like the way things are set up on this bag. A couple of differences. You can't change the buckles on this one, as far as I know. Don't quote me on that. As far as I know, you can't change the buckles on this one. And it has a little bit different laptop pocket. So the Low Pro actually has one that's fully padded and zips and completely encloses. This one has a laptop pocket, but it's more of like a sleeve style. So you slide it in and it's just padding on one side, and then you close it down with the Velcro strap. You'll see it in a minute. But I like the fact that this has a ton of buckles on it. I mean, it's got 3 in the front, 2 more on the sides, and 2 more on this side, which is awesome because if you don't have any space to put a quad on here, I don't know what to tell you. One cool thing that I realized I didn't know before was this particular bag, the straps actually move. So if you have this bag, then and you didn't know that, but you can adjust the height of your straps, which is really cool. And I appreciate the thought that went into that, because that means that you don't have to keep stacking quads on top of each other to get them to stay on your bag. You can actually kind of separate them out to maybe where the motors are, or just the arms or crossing, and have your bag set up perfectly. In this front pocket is a storage compartment. Very simple, nothing crazy. There's no hidden secrets in here or anything. So this is a hard cover, and then a sleeve, a mesh sleeve. I'm going to use this probably for props, to be honest with you. But it does have a nice felt-ish material on the inside of that. So if you have a tablet that you use to program in the field, that would be perfect for it. But for me, props is the way to go. Another cool thing is the transmitter pocket. So what they did versus the Low Pro. The Low Pro put it inside, surrounded with a bunch of padding, had a door, I guess you can call it, that opens and closes, that has padding underneath it as well for protection, which is really good idea. But I like this idea a little bit more. Now there's no padding in here, but structurally there's plastic, almost like wall kind of deal, that goes all the way around the bag, and then you have the hard top just like this front piece for your transmitter, and it opens up just like this. Now it doesn't open up all the way, but there is the nice felt up on the top part. I don't know if you can really see that. See from this at an angle. There it is. It's really nice. Most of the time, when we set our bags down, we set it down like that. Very rarely they are like that. So we don't really put anything on the top. We mainly put stuff right here. So for the transmitter to be up here, protected and out of the way, really good idea. And another place you can strap a quad, right on top. So you could essentially get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quads on this bag, no problem. The reason I say up here is because there's these D-rings that are on both sides. There's one here, here, and here. You can strap another quad up here with a bungee or something like that easily, no problem. Moving on. Now we're on the back side of the backpack. Cool thing about this bag is these pockets are actually set up to use this way. So they fold out just like that. Both of them are identical. They both have the mesh pocket and the elastic bands in here to strap something down. I'm probably going to use it for my soldering iron, which works perfect because I have a hard case that goes here, so that's protected. And then I probably will use the other side for cables, you know, micro USBs, things like that. The backpack straps are phenomenal. I mean, they are heavy duty. great padding on the back of the backpack here. I think it's got more than the Low Pro, to be honest with you, and I think the straps are a little bit more heavy duty than the Low Pro as well. I think this is the same material that they use to make seat belts. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is. They also make the handle out of it with a nice grab pad up top. And then they use the same material to fasten bolts directly to the backpack all the way across. It actually goes into the seam here and all the way across. So this ain't your JanSport backpack. So you're not going to get a tear up here and then the whole arm just fall off. And then you just have one strap to use to carry all your stuff. That would suck, especially with the FPV gear that I carry. Makes this bag pretty heavy. Let's get in here. There we go. There's the inside. Quick look. Strap out of the way. Open it up. You got stickers. I like stickers. My daughter likes stickers. I like putting my stickers on my toolbox. What is that? Oh, look at that. So there's a GoPro clip, like one of the ones you put on a strap and that rotates, or on your bill, and it works actually really well for vloggers who vlog while carrying a backpack, FPVers, and people who like things like that. It works really, really well. I was unaware that this came with it. I've watched a couple of unboxings of this and maybe I missed it. I don't know. That's pretty cool that's included. I want to stay up here for a minute though. So at the very top you have a little mesh pocket. I might even use this just for the wires because it's super thin and long. There's no designated place for anything. Nothing says you need to put wires here, you need to put a computer there, blah, blah, blah. So it's up to you on how you want to put things. But this is one thing that I am excited about. I'm going to call this the tool caddy. I don't know what they call it. But the reason I'm going to call it tool caddy is because it comes with the handle. It comes off of the backpack itself. So I don't need the backpack on the table while I'm working on my stuff. I can just take this out, throw it on the table. My tools are now on the table, and I have more real estate on my table to work on my quads. So there's also a full pouch the size of the tool caddy. And these are all just elastic bands. You just slide all your tools in there and it works perfectly fine. Now this is the laptop pocket that I was talking about. Just unstrap, set it in there, just close it. Now they made it a little bit longer, so if you have a laptop that's a little bit bigger, you can make the slit or the opening a little bit bigger. But I think the biggest that you can fit in here is not a gaming 15, just a regular 15-inch laptop would fit in here just fine, or your tablet, or whatever you tune with if you bring anything out to the field. Otherwise, you can use it for, hell, I don't know, put a bunch of your props in there, or if you're the type of person that carries around your paperwork for tuning or pin layouts or things like that, I guess you can put it in there too. So this bag's got a ton of space. There's a nice little protective cove over here. I'm probably going to use that area for my goggles, and then just random areas, antennas, I don't know, other tools that I need, tape, soldering stuff, you know, just a ton of other stuff that I'll bring out as well. Don't want that guy. Let's rip this guy out, because this is one of the things that I'm really happy about. This is a battery bag, and oh, there's another one. Jesus. It sits right in the bottom of your bag here, and actually with it out, it's still pretty structurally sound. The sides are pretty stiff. Feels like there might be a liner on the side, so it'll stay standing up, which is really nice. And then we set that to the side. Take a look at the battery bag, which I'm excited about because it's an actual battery bag. So there's some fire retardant shielding in here. Don't ask me what temperature it starts to melt at. I have no clue. I just know that there's some form of protection in my backpack where I'm carrying my light post, which I really, really, really appreciate. You can take it out. It's got a handle. It kind of reminds me of a travel bag for your personal bathroom effects, but it velcros in. and it's going to do the job perfectly. So, thus far my overall thoughts on the backpack are hell yeah. I think this is going to make my life a lot easier, and let's see. I think anybody who is doing FPV or in FPV or anything RC should have something like this, because it will make your life so much better. So much better because of the way you can carry everything. It has everything organized. I mean, I've done RC for so long that I'm really surprised I haven't gotten into something like this earlier, because they're out there. I mean, essentially it's a photography bag or camera bag that holds lenses and things like that, but it's just more geared towards FPV. You can do the same thing with a camera bag and just gear it towards whatever RC you're into, whether it be crawling, racing, 8-scale buggy, FPV, flying helicopters, flying planes, it doesn't matter. Something like this will greatly increase your experience because everything's organized. You don't have to worry about carrying a bunch of stuff. You can put it all into one spot. Anyways, till the next time, thank you guys for tuning in. Stay tuned for that build video. The series is going to continue. I just wanted to put this in there because I didn't want to use it and then come back and shoot the video. So I hope you guys appreciate it. Get yourself one. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much. Have a good one.